Hello and welcome, I'm CuddlyJay, and today we will be looking at artifacts. That's right, artifacts. So I'm just going to give you some quick early artifact builds, because at the end of the day, I don't really care too much about artifacts. I don't worry about it until the end game. So I'll just give you the early stuff, and we're not going to show you how to get them or anything, because I'll be honest, it's pure luck if you get them, if they drop in the world and so forth. And in early game, you're not really going to know, so just come to your nearest auction, go to the auction guy, and we're just simply going to buy these. This is pay to win, I tell you, but not really, because you get this free money anyway. So as you farm, you'll get your money. Basically, we're going to look these all up and go off it. So for first, you're going to go with the comet artifact. So search that up, and here is our comet. So I'll show you how to do this as well. We're going to buy them and work together here, just so I can show you, because this isn't that much money anyway. So we have our comet here. So as you can see, we have stamina, movement speed, running speed, carry weight, and then our negative there is the temperature. So we're going to buy that out like so. There we go. Next one we're going to get is the candlelight. So it's all one word, so candlelight, no spaces. Search that up. Here you go. Look how bloody cheap it is. 5,000. To be honest, I should probably buy the better ones like this here, for example. So maybe we'll just buy the blue one because it's cheap. There you go. So yeah, just keep an eye on the auction. Super cheap build. This is for budget, you know, speed, I like to call it. And then we're going to go and look up a rattle. There we go. And there's the rattle as well. Any blues? Oh, there is a blue here. Oh yeah, it's not too bad. Got one blue. Wait, is that another one or is that something else? Oh no, that's the one we just bought. Any other ones? Yeah, we got a pretty cheap blue, and then we'll get one of those. There we go. So that is the first build. So let's go retrieve that now from our mail. Now I should point out, we're going to go and show you what bag we're going to be using. So the bag today, let me just go over here. Go to backpacks. I would honestly just focus on the Aaron Jr. backpack. That's what the video is going to be based on. You can upgrade this a ton and get up to the Secret Valley. The speed bag here, as I call it, the old speedster, it's a good bag and all, but you're only going to have 2 slots for the artifact, while you have 4 slots here for the bigger one. So it is really worth it. I'm going to recommend, if you're a newer player, just go with this middle route, because at the end of the day, you're going to be able to use artifact builds. It's going to be really good for you. And yeah, you can also go for your little Hellboy here and then NPA. You can do that if you want, but I think for a newer player, like going up for this Secret Valley is probably your best bet. I'm going to be honest with you, the speed bag is really good, but just focus on this, especially early game, mid game, you know, even end game. You're going to be using this a lot, so I recommend just go for that. Alright, so that's where we're going to go off. So these builds will be 4 artifacts, alright, so that way we can go through them and you don't have to worry about anything. So you're going to come over to your scientists wherever they are in your base. There we go, and we're just going to research all of these. You're going to research them individually or do them all together. It's up to you. So that is them there. So let's set those aside, and I'll show you now. So as you can see, we're running decently fast. So let's switch our bag now. Open up. As you can see, I don't really have much in there. There we go. And we'll do 1 candlelight. Confirm. We'll do our 2 rattles. There we go. Where's our other rattle? There we are. And then we'll do our little comet as well. There we go. And that there, look at this. Stamina 31%, movement speed, running speed, carry weight. We even get a better carry weight, which is good. Health regen, stamina regen, bullet resistance. So this is a good one. Especially like early game and all. You can even feel it. You can feel you're going faster. It's really good. Like, you can feel it. If you go from nothing, or whatever the hell I had, because I wasn't really worrying about artifacts. Yeah, basically, you can feel it. It's going to save you a load of time, especially early game, because you do need to get places. You have a lot of stamina. I've just been holding down the run button right now, and I'm still going. That's how much more stamina you will have. So yeah, trust me when I tell you, getting those early, you know, builds in, totally worth it. For me, I just don't care because I've played this game too much, so I'm not really worried about it early game. But yeah, if you're new to the game, definitely give this one a go. It's super cheap. If you're lucky like me, you might even get some blue artifacts there as well, which was totally worth purchasing right up. Alright, so for this next one, we're going to be looking at the spirals. So you want to buy 2 of these, 27,000 rubles. There we are. We also want to look up the proto onion. So proto, let's hopefully, fingers crossed, it comes up. There we are, the proto onion, so for about 15,000 there. As I said earlier, if you can get one that's, you know, reasonably priced, just get a green or a blue as well. And then our next one is actually the golden primer. Let's look that up real quick. There we go. And you're looking about 19,000 for that. I already have these, so we're going to equip these on like so. So the 2 spirals, the golden primer, and the proto onion. There you are. So this is also going to give you, and I'll show you here the stats, it's going to give you some movement speed, running speed, 2.5%, which is really good, carry weight as well, and stamina regen with healing effectiveness. Now, of course, there's radiation and a bit of vitality, but hey, at the end of the day, it's not too shabby. I don't mind this one as well. For the next little one we're going to be doing is an interesting one here as well. We're going to be going for another early one, which is, let me just pop this up as well. I'm going to go to auction. I recommend just go on the auction and buy them. It'll save you so much time. Trying to find these as an early player as well. If you get lucky, you might actually just come upon them. But the reality is, as an early player, it's going to be troublesome. So just go on the auction and buy them. And that is the whole point of this video, to save you a load of time, and so you don't have to worry about anything. You can just copy one of these builds, put it on your little, you know, backpack that I recommended, and go from there. Alright, so next one we're going to be doing is the proto onion. I know, crazy name. So look up proto. Should just pop up actually. There we are. So that's the proto onion. The proto onion's a bit more expensive. So if you're lucky like me and you're not, it's not going to be too bad. But sometimes even it's not this low. Sometimes it can be higher. So just watch out for that. This will be a little bit more expensive, but overall it's not going to be too bad. It's not going to break the bank for most players, I think. Now we've bought the proto onion, you're going to look up a golden primus. Alright, so golden primus. Golden primer. Also known as primus. Alright, remember that, because we're buying multiple of them. So this is a bit more expensive, as I said. Just know that this is an early build, but it's more like maybe around the bar you'll be able to afford this, or roadside. Because I don't know, you know, generally when you're playing the game, it depends how much money you're going to get, rubles and so forth. So the first build is super budget friendly. That is, in my opinion, probably the best one there is, just because it's so friendly on the budget. This one's a little bit more expensive, but it's still budget friendly, because once you hit, you know, especially roadside and the bar, you're going to be able to afford this. But very early game, probably not, unless someone gives you a bunch of cash. So yeah, we're going to buy 3 of these. So there's one, we'll buy this one, and then this one. There we go. So we're going to go and equip that now. So I'll show you what that looks like. We're going to equip the proto onion, and then equip the old classic golden primus. Primus! There we go. Sound insane. But yeah, there we are. So once they've been all equipped, we have 1.4, basically 1.5 movement speed. You have a more speed running on this, more running speed, and you also have a higher carry weight as well, with stamina regen, healing effectiveness, and yes, you do have some radiation. Fine, it's not really going to do anything, so you're all fine, dandy. It doesn't matter, it doesn't really affect you at all. But as you can see, we have a lot of running speed here, and stamina as well. So yeah, this one here is pretty damn good. Alright, so sorry there, apologies everyone. I have some of the footage, but I don't know, some issues there, so it's quite weird. But we're going to go back in. I might be able to recover the footage. If I can, I'll leave it on the screen. But we're going to go into the auction house again, and we're going to go over this next build. So this one is a bit different. So we're going to go with 2 spirals. So if you search up your 2 spirals, there we go. Let me just search that up. Go to buyout, of course. There we are. And you'll buy your 2 spirals. Now, I got 2 of these for 27,000 rubles. I don't know if I'll be able to recover the footage, but I did buy them. You will see them in a moment. But I got them for 27,000 rubles. Then we're going to look up the helium. There we go. Yeah, helium, 59,000. I believe I got it for 59,000 as well. It was the cheapest one on the market. I have seen these cheaper, so keep an eye out. As I said, it just really depends on the day. Maybe if you're lucky, you might get a green for 50,000. You never know. There have been all sorts of things sold on the market for a lot cheaper. And then, finally, you'll get one called the Scrubber. There we go. So your Scrubber, 69,000 for the cheapest one, 89,000 for the one in green here. I'm going to be honest with you, I'm going to go with the green one here. There we go. I'm going to go with the 2 spirals, the helium, and of course, the Scrubber. There we go. Alright, so the stats there, we're looking at movement speed, 2% 17, running speed, carry weight, health regen, stamina regen, healing effectiveness, stability, reaction to laceration, radiation, biological infection, and vitality. But yeah, that is that one as well. This is a pretty big one, so we're going to go for another nice little one here. So we're going to go over to the auction again. We're going to go over here, and I already have some of these, but we're going to go basically just go through it here. So let's go to the auction, go over here. We're going to, of course, get ourselves a gum. So if you can afford it, pick it up, 88,000. Roughly you'll be looking around that. Might get them cheaper if you're very lucky. Next one, you can do spirals. So the spirals are about 27,000 each, or you can do batteries. So we'll look up batteries here. Wait, is it just the Y? I think it's just the Y, actually. This auction house, I tell you, you have to get the word exact or you're not getting it. Ah, there we go. So it's the battery. So you could do 2 of those if you want. So here, I'll buy 2 of these right now, actually. So let me just double check. Yeah, I'll just buy these right now. Yeah, I'll buy a couple of those. Boom. And then boom. Now you get them 5,000 each. So, not bad at all. So, Comet. And you'll be looking around 9,000 or so there as well. Look at that, 9,000 for a green. Very nice. So, there you are. I'll show you what the build will look like. So, you're going to go with your gum. You're then going to do, we'll do 2 spirals here. And then we'll do our Comet. So, that's the first one. So, you get stamina, movement speed 1.7, running speed, some carry weight, health regen, bullet resist, temp, bleeding, you know, chemical burns, blah blah blah. If you want, you can change those around with batteries instead. So just change those to the batteries instead. There you are, and you'll get stamina 27, movement speed 1.64, running speed 2.2, carry weight, health regen, bullet resistance, temperature, bleeding, reaction to electricity, and reaction to chemical burns. So it's really up to you what you want to do there for those, because it's kind of just what you want. So I recommend that one as well. Now I thought I'd end the video here with another cheaper one. Now of course these are early game to about mid game, but at the end of the day it's all kind of early game, because once you get past the bar, that's when the game really unlocks for you. That's the true end game once you get to the north and so forth. So let's go through and do this one as well. So we're going to go over to our artifact search, make sure it's on the buyout price, because there's no point bidding. In my opinion, just buy it straight out. So let's start off with this one here. You're going to go for 2 rattles. Now I already have these, I bought them earlier. Oh my goodness, there we go. They really need to fix the auction where if you put 1 letter extra, it doesn't show up. What are they doing? So as you can see, you can get 2 rattles here. Just go for whichever ones you can afford, because at the end of the day, it's what you can afford. I will say this though. Yeah, there we go. So there we are. So you're probably looking around 5,000 each for that. They're very cheap indeed. Then we're going to go for a spiral. So it's a little bit pricier. We're going to go for a spiral, so about 27,000 rubles. Alright, and next one we're going to go for is the gum. So we'll buy this out as well. There we go. We're going to put on a rattle, a spiral, a gum. Yep. and of course another rattle. There we go, a nice sandwich effect. So as you can see here, we have 21% 45 stamina increase, movement speed increase, running speed 2%, carry weight, health regen, bullet resistance, radiation, bleeding, and reaction to chemical burns. This is all going to help us out big time. I actually quite like this one. It's quite a nice little build with the 2 rattles, the spiral, and the gum. So that is everything, and there are so many more I could recommend, but I will always recommend the very first build in this video. I highly recommend that. When I first played the game, that's basically what I used, so I would recommend just go for something that's super cheap that you can use and you don't have to worry about. You really don't need to be worrying about artifact builds until you hit the north. I feel like that's when you start worrying about artifact builds. At the early game and up until the bar, you really just need something that will get you through the game and get you out there and have a bit more speed and fun while you're at it. Overall, if this was at all helpful, I hope you enjoyed. If it wasn't helpful, let me know in the comments below, and just know a lot of these builds are just known by the Stalzone community. There's a lot of mixing and matching, so of course, if there are any cool builds that you like that were similar to these, leave them in the comments below. Maybe you can give some tips and tricks to newer players as well, because that is who this video is aimed towards. It's just aimed towards newer players. I hope you all enjoyed. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in another video. Maybe it'll be a Stalzone or another one. Bye bye.